All right. Yes. Thanks for coming back again, Justin Blends. Let's do it. Today, what I want to get into is some retro synth wave. You guys want to do some of this stuff? Let's check it out. So what we're going to do, let's see a couple of things here. What we're going to do is we're going to get into this one I've been working on just a bit. It's a little bit muddy, so we may spend a bit of time, a little bit with the mixing. Let's check it out. Okay. Okay. So some of the key elements I'd say that make synthwave music so special and so unique is, of course, some of the modulation, some of the chorus effects that are used, of course, some of these nice early, synth sounds that we have, 80s sounds, a good vibe. A lot of synthwave music that you hear today uses pretty heavy side chaining, right, to get that bass drum to pump through, very pumping, some producers like BandLab and many other dance music, EDM music producers use a lot of side chaining to help their bass drums pump through. And the beautiful thing about that is it actually helps with the mixing process. It's kind of like a cheat code, right? So you can do it, you can overdo it. In this one, I haven't done it so extremely, so let's go in and dive a little bit deeper into this one here. So for example, let's go. Okay, let's check this one here. You can hear there's some auto ducking there. Let's hear that. Let me put the drum back in, the bass drum and the snare. And the bass drum as well. I got this EQ for a little bit of delay on that. Drop the hi-hat in. Okay, so I might actually add a little bit more duck on this one and a little more drive on this. Actually, a little more drive up here, the higher distortion. Okay. So one thing that's really important, I find, with making synthwave music, again, we got like chorus effects. So let's go into some of these sounds. Let me actually drop this out here and let's put this one here. Hyper start. Okay. I also have, as you see, some duck on this one. Let's solo this, as a matter of fact, so you guys can hear it a little more clearly. Okay. I hope you guys can hear that well. Please do get some headphones. That will make this experience a lot better, right? So again, I might actually make this hold a little bit longer on the auto duck to make it more exaggerated, more pronounced. And I'm actually thinking I may add a little, let me see if I add any. So I've got some chorus. Okay, like I was saying, chorus effect, it just creates some modulation, creates some movement in the sound. I actually added another element as well. You'll notice that a lot of these sounds, some of them have the slide turned up because I want the notes to kind of blend together as they move through. Let me just double click this so you can see what's happening here. Okay, some of these notes here, I want them to start to blend together so it sounds a little old, a little rustic, right? Let's old synthy, right? So not just like old record crackle, but old retro synth, kind of worn out, kind of not super high fidelity, but at the same time, yes, right? So it pumps a bit. Okay. I like this sound. Hear this. Dun, 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 dun. Let me add the drums back in, the bass drum. Okay, let me actually take these off and I'll mute this one. Okay, just to get a better idea of what's going on with the bass. Okay. Okay, you guys can hear that, right? There's oftentimes that kind of pumping vibe to it. And of course, this is a mix, you know, we're not dealing with something that's a heavy type master. Still quite a bit of work to do on this one to bring it to life. But the sounds, here we go. This is kind of crystally sound, but you'll see I rolled off some of the top here. Okay, added some delay. I made some good stereo effect on that one. And like I said, some of them have, and again, the auto duck. Might actually add a little bit more pump, right? I know the pump is really important with this kind of new age synthwave. And some synthwave music is really, really fast. Some is slower, you know. I think what I could do in this in the master is to bring out more. I'll just bring more life to it. Maybe space it out, get a little bit more room, a little bit of a wider stereo image, for example. So maybe I might go in here and adjust some of these. Right? There's still a bit more work to do, but another key thing as well, when you're dealing with FL Studio Mobile, they've got some patches that are some sound packs that are fairly new, and what they are is we've got the Synthwave Selections, right? So tons of different synths here, as you see, a lot. I'll just play a couple right now. Just playing a couple notes, guys. So. Tons and tons. And the thing is, you don't necessarily need to use the Synthwave pack to get retro styles. You want to add things like chorus effects. You want to make it very roomy, maybe airy in a sense. You know, there's a certain type of tone you want to get, so you can definitely go through some EQs. You don't want it to be too crispy in a way, you know, but you still want to add some top end so that you can get that synth tone to it, that artificial type of sound to it. So this is just one I wanted to show you guys. I thought this was an interesting sound pack, but some of the cool techniques. You could use phasers as well. I do have phasers on at least one of these sounds. I'm not exactly sure which one just yet. I'll get there in a moment if I do find it, but we've got chorus effects. Like I said, I think the chorus gives it nice body, some nice movement. Okay. The phaser can also give it some interesting movement in its own way, as you see right there. I always love reverb too, as I mentioned several times in previous videos, because you get a chance to do some panning of the reverb as well. You get a chance to even adjust the tone, the tune of it, and the kind of the overall tone. I love it. So I hope you guys like this one. I hope you guys can actually find some use in this new update, this new pack, but also using things like phasers. So let's go over to the phaser right now, and let's just add that just to show you what I'm referring to. Phaser, flanger, chorus, right? Let's actually solo this and see if we can use it in some interesting ways. Why not? Okay, let's check this phaser. Right? Hear that? I'll mute it for now. I'll solo it or bypass it. And let me raise the delay on this one, the release. Just a touch. Okay. I really like that, guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna get this panned a little to the right a bit with that, and let's see what I can also do with. Let's see what I can do here with the reverb. Okay, I like that a little bit more. Okay. Right, guys, so definitely when it comes to synthwave, I love using modulation. Again, you've got things like phasers, you've got chorus effects, okay? You've got some flanger. Use those wisely. Check your mixes in mono so you're not putting things out of phase, you know? I love the fact that we have these crystally sounds like this one. This one. These two. Let's listen to the top one. All right. A little distortion. I even use a little bit of bit crushing to lower the grade of the sound and put it all together, right? So guys, look, I appreciate you guys sticking around every time, checking me out when I come and do these videos. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know, guys, I want to see you on the other side, so let's keep going and build together, all right? All the best to you guys. Until next time, take it easy, all right? Let's do it. Justin Blends, let's go. Winning with Blends.